Alright, welcome everybody to the TFT 10.9 patch rundown. This patch has just officially released like 20 minutes ago, when I'm recording this of course, and I'm really hyped. Patch 10.8 didn't do me good, so I hope these changes might get me back into play. So I haven't watched too much of the patch notes or read them. And this is gonna be more like a live reaction to most of the changes. I've heard a few things, but let's see what made it into the actual patch notes. So, take a look at the highlights right here. We have several buffs, mainly to Vanguard as it seems. Um, Lots and lots of nerfs. Um, to Zerath and Zona in terms of units and to like more or less every trait, right? Some adjustments here and there, a rework for Yasuo and Chrono, and two new galaxies. Let's take a look at the new arena skins first. So we have the Odyssey Jinx arena, which looks really nice. I really like the design, like how you have this your spaceship here, and it's like a hangar of some sorts. Then the Yasuo arena, more like an Asian touch, pretty nice. As the Malphite arena, with like lots of balloons, that's cute. I think I like the Yasuo arena most, because I'm a little weep. Anyway, so system changes. Um, what do we have? So the champion shop drop rates are changed a little bit. So you can see here we have adjustments in terms of how often one cost units drop at higher levels. So basically, in 10.8, it was pretty hard to get 1-star units if you were missing some in later stages of the game, so this makes it a bit easier. But that, of course, also means that other drop rates get lowered. Like here, you can see no drop rate ever reaches 4D, so 35% is maximum now, which should still be quite a lot to max out your 2-cost and 3-cost units. I think it's a nice change. Let's see how it works in game. Item and drop changes. Players can no longer sell units if doing so would cause them an item to be deleted. Finally, thanks Riot. Really annoying to deal with that. Like when your item bench is full, you would sell a unit with an item on it, and then it just disappears. Happened to me only once, I believe, but that was a frightening experience to say the least. Alright, so you now get like a warning, I believe. New galaxies, treasure trove. Every minion and monster in the game drops a loot orb. That's exactly how I feel like it should be in every round. Like, I hate these rounds when you play against the Infiltrators, for example, like the former Wolves, and they don't drop you anything or only one orb with like 2 gold in it. Like, please, that's so unfair in my opinion. It shouldn't be like this. So treasure trove sounds like a lot of fun. In the end, you might just be like on the loser side where you just get extra gold. Maybe on the other hand, you're on the winner side with lots and lots of items for fun stuff to do. Let's see how this works. And then we have Star Cluster. All tier 1, 2 or 3 champions, so 4 and 5 not included, on carousels have 2 stars. So you get your Caitlyn from your first carousel, and she's um, 2-star right from the beginning, which is pretty nice. I don't know if they could have included 4 and 5 cost units as well, but I guess that would be too insane. Like, since there are only mostly 2 5-star units, 5 cost units in the carousel and later stages of the game, it would be too much of a difference. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they'll change it after some time, but this is the safer bet, of course. And then some galaxy odds. You can read through them if you want. So normal galaxies know by 35%. I heard mixed opinions about the different galaxies. I personally like them a lot, but I also heard people saying that the new galaxies are annoying, too much RNG, they don't like it. So how about you? Leave a comment below. Do you like them or do you prefer normal galaxies? Traits. So, we're lowering the power of the larger vertical traits and buffing some of the smaller supplemental traits to open up some more interesting build paths. So what that means is they are buffing, for example, 2 Brawler, but nerf 4 Brawler. As you can see here. Why is that? So right now in the meta you have mostly like a comp of, for example, 6 Dark Stars or 6 Cybernetics or 6 Chrono, 6 Blade Master. So pretty straightforward, which is not too bad, but it's also a bit boring. Like, I personally like to be creative in these games and build some crazy comps and be rewarded for it. And honestly, Galaxies didn't feel like that so far, so maybe these changes open up some new possibilities and some really fun new comps. I'm looking forward to it. Really interesting here is the change to Starship. So Aurelion basically gets a free Seraph, which gives him a free item slot, kinda. Aurelion doesn't really feel any good anymore since Rebels got nerfed. So maybe this helps bringing him back into the meta. He should ult way more now. Let's see how it goes, but you gotta remember 6 Rebels got nerfed still. Or no, it's 9 Rebels even, right? Yeah, 9 Rebels got nerfed a bit, just a shield though. Let's see how it goes. Infiltrator, really interesting after receiving a few nerfs last patch. Now refreshes on takedown at all levels. Pretty nice, like you get rewarded for your 2 infiltrators, same as you would for 4 infiltrators with less attack speed, of course. Pretty nice change, I think. Alright, general balance and other adjustments. Blade Master increased the attack speed of the bonus attacks, so they might feel better now. Chrono attack speed is changed, so now you get 15% attack speed every 8 seconds for 2 chronos, every 4 seconds for 4 chronos, and every 2 seconds for 6 chronos. And the first tick now happens immediately on start of combat. So I'm personally not sure yet if that is a nerf or a buff or just a change with kind of the same impact as before. But I kind of like this mechanic, especially the part with immediately on start of combat. I think that's pretty neat. Gotta test it though. Gotta test it. Mech Pilot mana granted to pilots on mech death. reduced to 0. They don't get any mana now when the mech gets destroyed. The Mech Pilot base health gets nerfed again, and Mech Pilot's share of pilot health gets also nerfed. So the mech overall is now way weaker than it was before. I don't know how good it still is, but they are buffing the pilots, mainly Rumble, after Fizz and Ani already got some buffs. So maybe the pilots themselves are now more viable after death of the mech. We will see. Champions. So a few changes to champions. A lot of the tier 1 champions got buffed. Um, Graves now has a scaling, which is nice in my opinion. Kha'Zix got buffed quite a bit, as well as Ziggs. Twisted Fate, minor buff. Malphite, minor buff. Um, I mean, a level 3 Malphite is really, really tanky now. Same goes for Leona. Tier 2 Ani, again, above health this time. Lucian will now target the nearest enemy with his double tap after dashing if his current target is dead. That's really good. Like, it will make Lucian, hopefully, a lot more smoother, a lot better in his movement. Should be nice. Sona now only cleanses stuns. Makes her a bit weaker, of course, but she gets an increased healing. Um, Rakan now targets, like the targeting of Rakan is a bit different now. So now it takes the attack range plus 1 hex instead of a base 3 hexes, which makes it possible to increase his ult range with a rapid fire cannon, for example. Same goes for Yasuo. He now no longer ults the highest item unit, but the farthest unit within attack range plus 2 hexes. Yasuo was really annoying if he was always on your hyper carry and one-shot him, mostly. So that changes him a little bit, shouldn't make him any weaker, but more RNG dependent, of course. Tier 3 Master Yi gets a healing increase at 1 cost and 2 cost, 1 star and 2 star, but a slight decrease in for 3 star, which is understandable since his health goes up with every level. So I mean, he still heals more as a 3 star Yi than 2 star, of course. Rumble, quite significant damage increase. Jinx, little bit of damage increase. Aurelion Sol, we mentioned that before. Gangplank ults faster now, his first ult at least. And his faster impact upgrade is now better, which was good already, I think. And nerfs to Xerath, which is needed, honestly. Items, Quicksilver Shield duration 15 seconds, reduced to 10 seconds. Quicksilver is a really powerful item right now, and they lowered the cooldown to the same amount as at release, I believe. So I guess people figured out how to use it and realized it's really powerful. So now it's more on pair with a Trap Claw. Maybe Trap Claw is even better now. We'll see. Have to figure it out. Some bug fixes, nothing too crazy, and some mobile changes. Yeah. So that's about it already. So how will this change the meta? Of course, we are going to see new comps, hopefully new creative comps. Darkstar was really dominant in the late game, as well as Mech Pilot. I really wonder why we haven't seen nerfs to Kale and Blaster yet. I mean, Blaster Brawler got nerfed with the 4 Brawler nerf, but still I feel like one target less for Blaster, like for 4 Blasters, and maybe a little bit of like a little nerf to Kale would be healthy. Maybe I'm overthinking things, maybe it's fine. Yeah. But overall, I'm excited to jump into this patch tomorrow. So, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment below. Let me know your opinion on this patch. And if you want to see me struggling in ranked, tune in to my streams. I usually stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know the exact times when I go live. I always tweet when I go live. And yeah, I hope to see you on Twitch or in the comment section here on YouTube. So have a wonderful day wherever you are, and see you guys in TFT.